Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. This time is of the Lightning Collection Wave 4 Cybervillain Blaze. I know him as Enter from Tokuman Sentai Go Busters, but you will know him as Blaze from Beast Morphers, the Power Rangers here in the US. So if I get my names mixed match, please bear with me because I'm going by the version that I know, but I'll probably be going back and forth, and I apologize in advance. But gotta honestly say, this is where Hasbro really did a great job. Not because it's anything exceptional, it's just they took something that Japan kind of dropped the ball on and said, you know what, we're going to capitalize on it and we're going to give you this figure that people kind of want. I've wanted an Enter figure for a very long time, and I believe his official code name is Dark Red Buster. And it's really cool to see it come to life even as a Lightning Collection figure. I think something about this just really screams, look, we did the thing that the fans wanted. And I appreciate things like that. And it goes a long way. Now, we're going to talk about a figure because overall it's nothing spectacular in terms of what we've already gotten, but it is really cool and fun to see. Like, to look around, it definitely captures the look and feel of the Japanese suit, because I do believe they've taken just a Japanese suit and decided to retrofit it for the US. And they pretty much nailed it. I mean, they did. I believe they made a few changes, like this here is the Morpher, which is the dog Morpher. But either way, super happy with it, and I definitely need to catch up on the show because from the few episodes I saw, I very much did like it. Now, let's jump into it. Now, we have our standard up and down articulation, and if you push a little further down, it goes a little further right over that neck. You can go up, and it's just standard Hasbro articulation in the neck. You even get a little expressive by tilting it side to side, things that I very much enjoy. Normally, I would say it sits too low, but I gotta honestly say, where the collar fits here and where the helmet is, I think it actually fits just fine here. I think aesthetically wise, I think it just works. From as far as articulation though, it could use a little bit of height, but I think visually it actually has a great look here. We get our standard Hasbro articulation. They did not skimp out and not do the butterfly joint. It's actually well hidden under this nice piece of soft plastic. So you can actually just whoop. And I like that they didn't do it as a full-blown cover up. It just covers around the back like you get with most of the Beast Morphers Go Buster stuff. You have your bicep swivel. It is double jointed, so you can flex. You get your standard new Lightning Collection joints, which are the standard Figma-like joints for those of you that are familiar with imports. We have a really good ab crunch, which is what Hasbro is known for. It goes backwards really far as well too, so backflip kick shouldn't be an issue. And then we can tilt side to side very easily. We also have this midsection ab crunch that allows that little bit of a Shakira belly wiggling, and it's really nice. As far as the legs go, legs can go about this far out. We can rotate it up so that way we can get a really nice distance going forward. Our legs are double jointed. They can go about this far. And we have boot swivel as well as thigh swivel. So you can twist it around in two places for that extra bit of movement. We have leg articulation that goes backwards and forwards, and the generous ankle pivot that Hasbro is known to give us. Gotta honestly say, the look on Enter is really, really good. Now, because I didn't get a Japanese figure, there's nothing to compare it to. But just posing this guy up like this right here in this one little pose has made me realize I've come to truly appreciate the Lightning Collection line for the 20 bucks that they are. It's making me very happy as a guy who loves tokusatsu. So it's really cool. Now, let me just rotate it up, get this guy in a really nice, cool position. Actually, I'm going to leave him like this, but I just want to tweak those things because they'll bother me visually. We leave him like that. And we're going to talk about his accessories very quickly. We get our separate hands. So we get one trigger hand for the right hand. Let's fix that focus. We get one trigger hand for the right hand, and we get one sword holding hand for the left hand. Both can technically alternate, but this one is specifically made for holding weapons. This one's specifically made for holding swords. One for holding guns, one for holding swords. Then we have a really cool briefcase, which I don't think I got that far in the show to know, but I'm pretty sure it's for uploading viruses and probably poisoning the morphing grid, I'm assuming, right? So you want to use that sword holding hand or the gun holding hand to pop it onto that angle, that handle, and voila, he can carry it. Then we have his sword with effect. I've already put the effect in. This is a staple effect that we're now getting because, you know, when you're doing a finishing move or you want to do something cool, this is what you do. But taking the sword off, I think I like it a lot. It's very unique. It's very different. Definitely can use some paint apps, but for a $20 figure, I think I'm totally fine with what I'm getting. And besides, I need to learn how to paint anyway, and this will give me a nice, good reason to learn. Then we have the alternate head. Now, I know that I've watched at least 2 or 3 episodes, and he was the guy who started trouble in the martial arts fight, and then his body got cloned into an evil bad guy with his face. And I gotta honestly say, his face does scream bad guy, and I love it. I absolutely do. I think they really nailed his head sculpt and made this guy look like the true bad guy that he portrays. Now, yeah. Overall, super happy with this guy. Came out really nice. I think this was a great choice to start off Wave 4 with. If I can get my hands on the others, I'll definitely get those guys as well. I'm hoping I can get them. But Blaze/Enter, for me, has done a great job of definitely seeing forward that now as of 4 waves, I'm definitely delighted to have this line. But now we're going to do what some of you enjoy the most, which is the size comparison. See how he looks stacked up next to other Lightning Collection figures as well as other lines. So let's get this guy standing up and let's compare. Let's actually stand up as much as possible, make him look good. There we go. Now we're going to compare him to Red Buster, which, you know, these guys got beef. It's pretty much called upon in the first episode. So it's hands on sight, right? So these guys look pretty good together. Look about the same size. Here he is with Blue Buster. Oh, I said Blue Buster. I mean Blue Ranger, sorry. Here's Enter with the Gold Ranger, who looks in a little tiptoed at this point, but yeah. And I think even if I adjust and go this way right here, I was trying out some angles. You can see here, these guys all look about the same height, but their helmet shapes and sizes actually make them, I guess it's viewership-wise, makes them look a little different. Now we're going to compare this guy with some other stuff. Let's try it with some SH Figuarts Cougar. And as you can see here, the Hasbro line truly is 6-inch, but it does look really good with Kamen Rider stuff. That's with a renewal body. And here is it with a technical upgraded of the 1.0 bodies that we've come so far with Gaze Revive Shipu. There we go. Looks pretty good. So I think that the Lightning Collection is one of those lines that definitely fit with both import and domestic lines. I think, and that's a great use of them to make sure everybody's kind of happy. Here is a 1000 toy synthetic human. Here is a Articulated Icons Ninja. Who, my diagram is a little uneven because of the floor, so there we go. Then we have a DC Essential Sinestro. And I'm throwing this in there because I believe there was a crossover once, but also I just happened to get it and I want to show this figure off. So here it is with the DC Essential Sinestro, which is gigantic. But then again, Sinestro is listed at like 6'7", so I don't know how to even believe that at this point. Next up, we have a Mezco Me featured on a Stealth Ops Gomez body. And I think these guys also look pretty good, height-wise. It's not too bad. Last but not least, we have a Mythic Legions Barbarian. And I'm kind of making him look with the Hawkman vibe. So that's what I got going on, my Hawkman vibes. So yeah, I really, really enjoy this line. Really happy with where it's going. Really happy with how it's coming out. And it's pretty consistent. If you've been enjoying the line, I definitely think you should go out and try to give a few some playtime. And I think you'll really be pleasantly surprised with them. If not, it's totally fine. It is a domestic line and it's $20, $25 a figure. So as always, guys, hope you found it informative. And be good, do good, drink your water. Later.